Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. In this video, we're going to do Rift Odyssey. We're going to go from stages 60 to 80, hopefully. I don't know. But everybody in my house is now reasonably, reasonably asleep. My daughter's just gone to bed. My wife has gone for a bath. Son is in bed. He's fast asleep. Hopefully, no interruptions this time. But we'll see. Miracles have happened. So, first things first. In fact, hold on. Got to put the do not disturb on. Right. So, this is the team that we were using previously. Again, we're just going to have to blast through. And the reason for that is because there is a lot of content coming up over the course of the next couple of days. So, we're just going to get this out of the way and done so I don't need to worry about it. So, protectors. The two protectors that you can use, Gaia and Lancelot. These two are, I would say, probably some of the best protectors. The strongest protectors in combination, yes, I would say so, because you've got other options. So let me show you them. You've got Gaia and Lancelot as your first two. You have Wukong and Karnak as your second options. Well, technically Wukong, Karnak, and Katrina. They are all protectors, and they will get you this team dodge. I don't think it's particularly going to be too useful, but you also have down here Lamia and Madeline as a protector pair, and then you've got Hades and Leandra as well as your final protector pair. The others are they're just kind of mediocre. I mean, if you really want to, you can go Elune and you can go Themis. You could effectively build a full protector Valianter team. Technically, with Cleos, you could have your 5 protectors, 5 Valianters. Again, it is what it is. I wouldn't recommend using those units just because they're not great this season. Sorry, I have also just had steak. So what we'll do is we'll use Katrina, Karnak, and then we will find another Ethereal. Dorabella will be absolutely fine. We will pop in, well, we don't need Seraphina on this one. The reason we don't need Seraphina is because of the healing, so we can use Gwyn. And technically, we can use Marina if we really wanted to. I tell you what, we'll try this. If this don't work, it don't work. If it does work, fantastic. So we want. I can't wait for this new relic. If you've not caught the latest relic video, go check it out. I go in depth about this new relic. It is absolutely spot on. Not the one that's released, the one that will be released in about 4 weeks' time. So we will go with Ethereal, and Doom, and then I guess Hand of... No, we'll go with the increased HP. Change up our... Yeah, they're fine. Take you out and we'll pop the additional attack in. Again, higher attack, generally speaking, it's always better. We'll see whether or not this team does what it needs to do. Again, 5 protectors should be okay. Now, we do retort with... Oh, well, sorry, 4 protectors and... Dorabella. Again, there are better team builds than this, and I suspect that we're just going to go straight down because of the reflect damage from the opposition here. Now, we did get that Holy Shield, yeah, but Karnak, Katrina, yeah, all gone down. And the reason for that is because protectors are garbage. No, it's not. It's because of the lack of Holy Shield. So, I don't think Marina's going to be able to do this all by herself, unfortunately. It is what it is. Again, protectors, they're just not great. For me anyway. I don't think so. So we're going to take these out, and then what we're going to do is go to our Ethereals again. We will pop in Lily and Leah, and we'll try Lee. And the reason that I'm going for this is so that we don't instantly die as soon as we attack. We do want those crits, and those crits will help us to gain enough life and gain enough shield for our protection as well. As you can see, we don't have a lot of HP increase, we don't have a lot of attack increase or anything like that, but the Monarch synergy is proving its worth here. Again, Monarch synergy really, really strong, especially against Dooms. If you are struggling against a Dooms boss, then again, probably best to use Monarchs. 4 Monarchs, minimum, if possible. But if it's not possible, then 3 Monarchs will get the job done. As you can see here, we've got more than enough HP now and HP, attack, defense to go through. But we do get the shield increase. We also get shield from Katrina and Karnak, and Splash Axe as well seems to be doing the job very nicely. I still have this on. Hold on. Let's take relic animations off. But yeah, against Dooms, Monarch is your best friend. They can't go through because Reflect is only 1 instance of damage. It can't do your full HP. No matter how strong it is, you will typically outlast the Dooms team as long as you are healing as well. So again, there's 4 non-DD units on here. Granted, there is 3 with Lightseeker synergy, but the primary purpose is you have your 3 Monarchs, and that should see you through. There's no two ways about it. You will need those Monarchs. Now, Wukong, again, is very, very strong, and we'll try Audrey as well, just for the 2 Monarchs. Now, we are going up against 4 Dooms again, so I think potentially having another Monarch in here would do us some good. And the only other Monarch on here is Elisha, but a lot of people don't have Elisha. Again, Dora Bella is absolutely fine in that slot, but let's go with Elisha. Let's take out Katrina. We'll add in Eudora. Now, this is one of my favourite teams to run. We are going to change the relics up slightly, so we'll take you out, and then we will pop in our shield here. I know they're all technically Doom's relics, but I just don't do it. For me, it doesn't particularly matter as long as you've got your 3 Monarchs on the team. Doomsdayers or PvE Doomsdayers won't be able to do enough damage to you from the reflect damage to kill you. That is how you get around them. As you can see, even Eudora here with her exceptionally high attack has the capacity to not die when she attacks, and it's all thanks to that Monarch synergy. Again, if you are struggling with any stage, if any stage is killing you too quickly before you can get your damage in, then the Monarch synergy is the way to go. I've said it before and I will say it again. I think Monarch synergy is the strongest synergy in the game. There's no question about it for me. I love the Striker synergy. That is actually my favorite synergy. But the Monarch synergy, got to give it to it. It is the strongest synergy in the game. No two ways about it. You can have 4 Monarchs of all different types of Valkyrie synergies. So you can have 1 Monarch from Dooms. You can have 1 Monarch from Mystifiers. You can have 1 Monarch from Ethereals, from Glorians, etc., etc. You know, you could build your team sporadically, and it would still function properly with that Monarch synergy. So again, if you are struggling, if something is killing you way too quickly, just go with 3, 4 Monarchs, potentially even 5 Monarchs, just to power through. Really, really strong team, really powerful, and very, very what's the word? I want to say very, very survivable, but survivable is not the correct word. I don't even know if it is a word. Right, so we're up to 65. Let's jump in. We've seen how this team functions before. Plenty of shorts, plenty of videos on my channel about it. Again, just no two ways about it. It is probably the strongest team in the game currently. In seasonal PvP, but it's Elisha that does it. She is top notch. Now, what I want to do is build another team. So we'll take these three out. We will pop in Lancelot. We will pop in Astrid, and we will pop in Gaia as well. Let's change these up. So we go with out you. We don't need speed. So we'll go with you, and we will go with, where's it gone? There. All right, so let's jump in. Sorry. So yeah, the front line here of Audrey and of Lily and Leah, really, really strong, really tough. Because they can't die because of that Monarch synergy, or at least they can't get one shot because of the Monarch synergy. It just gives the rest of the time, the rest of the team, time to build up. So what I mean by that is we're applying as much corrode as we possibly can with Lancelot, with Gaia, and with Astrid, and we want those three to survive for as long as possible. Now, yeah, as you can see, lots of attacks towards us, but enemies cannot really survive the amount of corrode that has been placed upon them. This should be death, yeah. There is Phantom synergy, so they do get Lily and Leah back. But I think Lily and Leah's turn has... Oh, no, it's not passed. So the enemy, Lily and Leah, will always also do the same. We get the double shielding, and then Audrey to finish things off. Ayush there. You cheeky, cheeky Valkyrie. You. Here we go. Even Merlin survived that flipping act. And we did steal because of Lancelot. That's cool. But there we go. Right, that is it. Very strong, very powerful team, and I think we can just blitz through the rest of these. Again, if you want to include a third Mystifier Protector, you can use Bastet. Bastet is still reasonably strong. She got a buff last season. She got an increase to her attack, I believe. So still a viable option, still able to do enough damage. And she also has the chance to double the number of corrode triggers that are applied as well. That also counts towards Gaia and her passive. And what I mean by that is Gaia's passive will add an additional one on. I believe that when she adds the additional one on, Bastet has the chance to double that as well. So just something to keep in mind here. Let's go ahead and skip this because we're going to watch 70 anyway. And Snake Queen, right? Okay, so let's take you out. Let's take Astrid out, and let's pop in Dullahan, just to be sure. We've still got our three monarchs in the form of Audrey, Lily and Leah, and Dullahan, but we do have our damage dealers in the form of Lancelot and Gaia as well. So we should see the enemies go down very, very quickly here. But we'll see. Holy Shield prevents a lot of the damage that would have been done. Now, the advantage of having Dullahan on the team is he does increase the corrode stack limit for all units by 10, I believe. So it goes up to 15 by default. We did steal Merlin. That's not bad. And as well, Dullahan, I believe, increases the damage done. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't increase the damage done by corrode, but he does apply corrode himself and increases that stack limit, which is very important for Gaia specifically because she increases damage reduction and also increases damage dealt. And that also applies to corrode, which is why she works so well, why she's so strong. Again, really, really powerful unit. No, just the one death there. Unfortunate. But as you can see, we're not doing anywhere near as much damage as we are, sort of physical damage, as we would normally do. The reason that we're not doing as much damage as we would normally do, because we don't have Seraphina on the team. If we took Audrey out and we popped Seraphina on the team, you would blitz through this entire thing. I promise you now, if you have your proof of proof of Glorians. You have Seraphina on the team and potentially Lily and Leah. You're not dying, or at least you shouldn't be, because of how much Seraphina heals. Really, really impactful this season. I suspect it'll be just as impactful next season. Uh, I don't know whether or not it's going to be Glorians that do it though, so I'll have to see. I think they will retain the Grace of Hunters, but again, the devs might decide to switch it around. Who knows? Who knows? We'll go ahead and skip this. And then we can hopefully get through to 75, where we'll sit down and have a proper good go at it. So get through these missions here, and then we'll jump through onto 75. Now it says Valianters here. I have not invested anything in Valianters. I suspect that towards the end of the season, I'm going to start to test out Valianters, and I'll probably be proved absolutely wrong of how strong they actually are, especially with Atropus. So Atrops and the Ascension. So Valianters on the right hand side on the negative path have Ascension. You need to get to 200 negative energy. What are these? When an enemy deals basic attack, we'll lose 1 HP. So what we need is the hold up. Jump in here. We take you out, and then we pop in. Where have you gone? Here you are. This is one. After triggering dodge, retaliates with a basic attack against the attacker during battle. We take you out, and we take Undying Shield out. We'll add dodge rate to our repertoire. Then we've got 5 left. So let's go ahead. Increased heal rate. We will also add in. Where's attack gone? There you are. Attack. We will add in damage reduction and defense as well. And this should be absolutely fine, this team. We're going to be applying too much corrode damage anyway. So, again, we're going to have to rely on those 3 monarchs to get us through. Those 3 monarchs are our key, effectively, to open in this locked door. But we'll see. We'll see. I think the more... sorry, the more dodges that we do, the better. So as you can see here, every time we do a basic attack, we will retaliate. Every time we dodge an attack, we will retaliate with a basic attack. Yeah, there we go. So we've got them down to basically half health at the moment because we'll also be using our own basic attacks. I think Audrey is next, then Gaia, then Lancelot. Yeah, so effectively we've got him down to half health already, which is a very strong effect. We want to kill this boss as quickly as possible. Oh, we took the shield off him. Oh, well. Yeah, Gaia is just too strong. Gaia and Lancelot together, they are just too strong. We are going to remove 50% HP from this guy, I believe. Oh, no. No, we're okay. And as you can see, we're not actually doing any actual damage, like sort of physical damage to him. His health bar really hasn't moved since we started actually attacking. But here we go. This should be the end. Yeah, this is done. So he has lost half his health. So you just need to do as many basic attacks as possible. They will come back turn 15, I believe. Those minions. They will come back turn 15, and they'll all get attack boosts and defense boosts. But again, it doesn't matter so long as we keep damaging this boss. As long as we beat him before turn 10, we're absolutely fine, which is no problem with the corrode triggers that we've got. Looks like Lily and Leah to do the most here. Not bad at all. So go ahead, claim that. And then it's just should be easy sailing from here on out. But again, like I was saying before, Valianters this season, the Ascension is the only thing that I think is feasible about their kit. Soul Eaters, because Banish still exists, it is what it is, you know. Even though Banish has been significantly nerfed, if your back middle unit gets banished, you've just got no recourse. Your other units are just going to fall too easily, and that's it. If it gets stolen, even from the likes of Lancelot, from Aphrodite, from Wu, you know, that Phantom Illusion effect gets applied, then they're just going to get taken down. It's a shame, to be honest, but it is what it is. So, because Valianters have no real healing, and they have no real protection besides the physical damage reduction that they get, or the damage reduction they get, they just die to poison, or at least to corrode damage anyway, very, very quickly. So let's power through. We'll get to 80, and then we're going to call it there at 80. And then I'll power through to 100 in the next video. So if you are not already subscribed, please do. Very much looking forward to the new Christmas event. Going to have lots and lots of information about that. I think so. The next video to come out is Monday. This will be Tuesday. I think this is on. I think this is the 23rd. You have a look at the calendar now, or maybe this side. I don't know. If you have a look, you should see it's the 23rd, and then that means that tonight, if you are watching this, we will have the Christmas celebration. Christmas celebration starts on the evening of the 23rd, so effectively the 24th. Oh, no, we've gone to 81. Well, what a shame. Right, okay, so looks easy enough. I was too distracted talking about this Christmas celebration. But that's it from me. Thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day.